Peace, guys. My name is Kay and I'm a messenger of the universe. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Even if you're new here, this is not the first time that our souls have crossed paths, y'all. Let's get started with this collective message. So I'm actually out here with my little brother, so he's actually going to give us some channeled messages to start off. And yeah, we're going to see what Jalen has to say. He's going to give us the words and or messages that are really random, okay, to start off this video. Okay, you ready, Jalen? Okay, come on. What's your words? Come on, tell them. What's your word? Say something. Say something.
Yeah.
Hot sauce and pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And cheese.
And cheese?
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all, we got hot sauce, pizza, and cheese as our first three words that Jalen gave us to start off with. So some of y'all could be tourist placements, or some of y'all could be just feeling a lot if you do have tourist placements, or you're just embodying an energy, but maybe like y'all are indulging more in like foods, paying attention more to like I would say like your body and the things that you're consuming and putting in it. Y'all heard that bird? So I kind of feel like for this collective, a lot of y'all are realizing how like magical you are, especially your body. Some of y'all are really on a different frequency or wavelength. Like I really feel like there's something about you that is just very different, and you kind of have to navigate the world knowing that you are different, and you just have to kind of like act accordingly. Like it's gonna do you worse if you try to fit in with everyone and try to act like you're just like them, knowing dang well how you really are, knowing who you truly are on the inside. Like I feel like a lot of y'all are just learning that. Like some of y'all, I'm hearing suppressed anger, or like suppressed, there's something in you that could be suppressed, and it's time to unleash it, y'all. I feel like whoever clicked on this video, a lot of y'all are very powerful witches, and you guys are the types of people who can really cast spells, y'all. You can really make your reality work for itself, and you can honestly create anything with your world. I feel like you guys are honestly inspirational. I'm hearing Ophiuchus. I'm hearing Sagittarius, Pisces, and Aries as well. I feel like a lot of y'all who clicked on this video, you guys are honestly coming out as a very powerful leader, and you're someone who can be able to empower others. I'm hearing Red Moon Witch. A lot of y'all who clicked on this video, you could be bleeding with the full moon and ovulating during the new moon. I'm seeing that whoever clicked on this video, a lot of y'all are kind of being asked to step up to the plate, to actualize yourself, to kind of come into who you truly are. I feel like a lot of y'all are being urged to kind of like, I keep hearing like step up, or like you are meant to inherit a role. You're meant to inherit some sort of legacy to help others. And I'm seeing you also being able to empower the people around you, or platform people around you as well. I'm seeing like if you have friends with people, these friends will like follow you through hell and back or something. Like I feel like y'all have some really loyal friends around you. These friends are very protective over you. They are defending you behind your back. Ain't no slander being tolerated with your name in it, okay? So I feel like a lot of y'all who chose this group, you're a very supportive, loving person. You're very sarcastic, funny. And I just feel like there's a lot of focus right now on like your magic and how powerful your influence is. Like you guys can make people do anything. And I feel like you can make people do things that are like a little bit weird or out of the ordinary. Like I feel like your suggestions or to people might just be a little bit weird, but they know that it'll get the job done. So I feel like a lot of y'all have like a very powerful influence where people are willing to do things for you that maybe they weren't willing to do for other people, or they just didn't listen to other people because they weren't explaining it correctly or in a way that made sense. And I feel like maybe y'all just have that quality where people kind of want to hear what you have to say. People want to elevate you and your voice, especially if you're like on certain platforms and you notice that all of your pages blow up, even if it's not like your personal account. It's like just a meme page or something, I don't know, or like a spam page, and that ends up like blowing up. I feel like it's kind of like your sign that you're really here for great things. You're not really here to play it small or to play it safe in this life. You have a voice that people need to hear, and like you have the knowledge. You guys are able to speak in a way that is people understand. They can see things. You open their eyes. I'm hearing like crown activations. You guys have the power to activate people's crowns so that they can see things the way that you see it. And I'm also getting like an eagle, not an eagle. I was actually seeing an owl totem. Yeah, I'm seeing an owl totem, and when I think of the owl spirit animal, I think of how they have like really great eyesight. So like you guys who chose this group, you guys have really, really good like spiritual sight, and I feel like people just want to they just want to learn from you. They want to learn from your wisdom, how you can make certain connections. You can really, like, I'm hearing like a sniper or something. Like, you guys are like very precise, and it's like one shot, one kill. Like, y'all can literally just clear the whole room in one insight, in one paragraph or something. Like, y'all just have a very, you have a very unique way of expression. You have a very unique presence, and I feel like there's just something about you where like you are like a warrior spirit that people channel whenever they think of a fight, or whenever they think of like how they need to work up against someone or work against something. I feel like people love channeling your energy. A lot of y'all have like a warrior type of spirit that people honestly want to kill because of how powerful it is, because you guys have the power to make change. You're here to revolt and to really show people a different way, that things don't always have to be the same. And I feel like you kind of open the gateway of thinking of different doorways. And a lot of y'all are kind of, you guys are the blueprint is what I'm hearing. A lot of y'all are going to lead a revolution in your life. You're really here to make powerful waves, to use your platform or to use your voice to help speak up for what is right, is what I'm hearing. I feel like y'all could also be Aquarius placements. I'm hearing Ophiuchus. Y'all could be Ophiuchus placements as well. And I think I already mentioned Ophiuchus, but also with my brother mentioning like the foods, some of y'all could be just kind of like eating not healthily, and then you notice that like you don't gain weight, or you just notice that like it's almost like your body's not even responding to the same way because your vibration is so different. You guys may notice like superhuman or just supernatural abilities kind of coming about in your life that you can't really explain, and honestly you just kind of have to realize like the life you live is really not like normal, or it's not very average. So you kind of have to learn to like move in silence. Sometimes you can't really show who you really are to everyone, and you know, sometimes you even have to hide your gifts. But honestly, sometimes like with myself, like I feel the need to use my gifts to like help others, because I can see things that maybe they can't see, or I can understand things in a way that they can't understand. So I feel like me personally, like with my understanding of English, with it being my first language, I feel like I can kind of help other people from like other countries as well. So, you know, like that's kind of like my goal here when it comes to even my channel. Like I'm trying to make it clear that a lot of us, no matter where you are in the world, are going through the same things, and we're experiencing the same things. And it's because all of us are connected in a way, and we're kind of meant to bring our energy together to cultivate something that is going to shift the planet or the frequency of the earth into something higher, to something that's healing. So a lot of y'all are having crown activations because, and you guys are realizing how powerful your influence is, because you're kind of meant here to make a really big shift in this life. And I'm hearing something with your friends too, or this is something your friends have been saying. People are talking about your intuition right now, and like just how you guys have been moving in silence, or there's like some secrets that you guys know. There's like someone you dated and they're talking about this occult knowledge you have, or these secrets that you know. You guys have the keys. Some of y'all, your name could mean like holder of the keys or something, or like you keep keys. Some of y'all could be a key holder, like as a job. And I'm just getting like there's something about your life being very symbolic, and everything in your life down to your name, your date of birth, the place you were born, the street you were born at, how much the number, sorry y'all, I can't speak, the numerology of the street you live on is what I'm trying to say. And I just feel like when you guys like dig deeper into your own like self-actualization, you kind of realize there's like something bigger happening, and you know that you're a part of something bigger because you can see these signs and you can see these patterns, and they just are inescapable. Or like you see these numbers and you know they mean something, but maybe you're not sure what they mean or how to use them yet. So we have the moon. Some of y'all could be Cancer placements, or moon in Cancer, or you could be fourth housers as well. You guys have an insane intuition. This is an ancestry too. There's something about your ancestry being very powerful. You can have a moon in Taurus, fourth house in Taurus as well. I'm getting there's something about your family, your lineage, your ancestry is legit. Something about when people like something about your roots is magic or something. Like I really feel like y'all have like a type of bloodline where like people are looking for people like you to like use in certain rituals, because they don't have the same bloodline. They don't have the same access to certain magic or knowledge. So they have to, this is going to get kind of deep, y'all, but some of these people without magic have to sacrifice the people that do have magic, and they usually do it for like fame and riches and stuff. And just, you know, because that's the thing, like not just because you like unalive somebody, it doesn't mean you're gonna get rich and famous. That's the thing. Like people, it's almost like a lottery. Like some people lie about who they are and just be saying, you know, I'm royalty and I'm this and I'm that, and it'd be full of it. But I feel like if you clicked on this video, you resonate with my collective. A lot of y'all are genuine, like pure type of bloodlines that like need to be protected. And there's just something about people kind of coming after you, or you just may feel like you just have a lot of enemies in this life. A lot of people are just, they misunderstand you guys because they themselves don't really relate to your energy. I just kind of feel like some of y'all, you're gonna even be more famous after your death, if I'm honest, because Ophiuchus energy is like that. There's other types of people who are like superstars, like your Michael Jacksons or Nicki Minaj, or I mean, Nicki Minaj is still alive, but I do feel like she has that Ophiuchus energy, and her sidereal chart, she has like a stellium in her 12th house in Ophiuchus. So I just kind of feel like those sorts of energy signatures, your Amy Winehouses, your Princess Dianas, these are the types of people who like their spirit lives on forever. And like it's almost like Marilyn Monroe, these types of people just like they become even more famous after their death even. And there's just sort of like this mesmerizing quality about them where people want to be like them, people want to imitate them, people want to wear the stuff they wear. Like a lot of these people have an insane influence, and I feel like a lot of y'all are like that. Your influence is really so unique. I feel like even if you make a private account, people can kind of intuit your accounts because of how unique your voice is. Like I feel like y'all can't even make a private account because your voice is so unique. Like you really have like a very distinct way of moving about that. Like people know your voice, people know your slang, people know your speaking tone, like from anywhere. Like I feel like a lot of y'all are just kind of people that are just naturally mesmerizing, naturally magnetic. And yeah, I just feel like a lot of y'all are moving this life and understanding how to gracefully move about, especially in the unknown and in the darkness. I feel like you guys have a very interesting way of living your life and like seeing the world, and it's really attractive to people. And you kind of like know how to get what you want, you know how to like get the life that you want. I feel like some of y'all could honestly be going through a lot right now, a lot of heartache, and just feeling like maybe especially when it comes to your home and your roots, like people could be attacking your roots, or there's bloodshed and sacrifice when it comes to your family. And I feel like a lot of y'all are just kind of like, I'm hearing there's something about this activating something in you. Like it's really, this is going to be a crucial point in your life that awakens you to your true self, and it's going to help you do better in your life and to overcome. Okay, y'all, I feel like a lot of y'all are learning to overcome. You've already been put through a lot, and like you are here on a mission, y'all. You really do have a special purpose on this earth, despite everything that you've been through, despite everything that you've seen. Some of y'all might feel hopeless or like there's really no point, but I really feel like with the Mother of Swords coming out, it's like everything is the point, you know. That's the matrix. Mother is matrix. I feel like a lot of y'all are just realizing like you have the keys, you hold the truth that people need to hear right now. It's the age of information. Like you guys have like reports, or you have knowledge people need to know. Some of y'all have history, or you guys know things, and like this is the types of information that you are kind of came here to share with the collective, and it can help you elevate in your life too. And I just feel like there's something about your experiences, your stories, that just makes you super influential. And like, yeah, people just find you to be a very powerful witch. You're very intelligent and very respected, especially spiritually, y'all. Like people respect your spiritual knowledge and energy because you guys give that real, okay? You always giving that real, or you guys show people their perspective that they just can't find anywhere else. So people know that they have to like go to you to find certain knowledge or information. You guys are kind of like a library of information, okay? So I feel like people kind of know they have to come to you in a certain way, and they can't just demand you to work for them or whatever. So I feel like a lot of y'all are gaining respect spiritually, or more respect. And yeah, I just feel like you guys are super duper attractive because of the way that you've been sharing knowledge and information. People are just seeing you like shine right now. People are seeing how powerful you are. I'm seeing money and finances. Like your finances are really about to glow up, go through a little glow up season. And I just feel like a lot of you who chose this group are learning to speak up for yourselves, to stand solidly on what it is that you believe, to not back down, to be confident in like how this is kind of just giving you everything that you needed, or showing you the things that you needed to see. I feel like a lot of y'all who chose this group or this collective, again, you're just very beautiful too, like physically. A lot of y'all have very beautiful features. You have a very beautiful spirit and soul. But of course, there's more to you. Like you guys are beauty and substance here. You guys are just you guys are people who just are not like everybody else. Like a lot of y'all who follow me are very different. You guys are very unique, and you know you don't resonate with certain things because it's not who you are. Like if I go off, for example, on like a certain group of people, y'all don't take it personal because y'all know that's not you. Like, you know you're not that toxic person. So y'all are like, yeah, you probably seen it before. You're like, yeah, that person be tripping sometimes. Like, I feel like some of y'all are kind of like very intuitive, so you can kind of see things before they happen. And honestly, some of y'all are like weeks, months, years ahead of your time. Like, people really like gotta catch up to your ideas. They're meant to like catch up to the things that you say and do, because they don't realize like you're playing the long game. You guys are always a step ahead. You're not necessarily just looking at things from what's happening right now. You're considering the future. Like, I feel like a lot of y'all are very strategic, and people can see this in you, this Queen of Swords, this strategy that you have, this intelligence, this thoughtfulness, this care. And a lot of people are just talking about how special you are. You're very smart, and you see everything, y'all. Like, y'all literally, nothing gets past you. And you know what's funny, y'all? I feel like I've been more intuitive since I've stopped wearing my glasses. Isn't that weird? Like, I literally can't see far away, but I haven't been wearing my glasses. I don't think it's like actually, I don't know if it actually is related, but it's just kind of weird how like when I can't see, mainly for the most part, all of a sudden I can see everything spiritually. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like that weird dichotomy type of thing. But yeah, I just kind of feel like people are talking about how powerful your intuition is. Y'all see the owl, and both of those cards are in both of those decks, so it's really like a sync there. So a lot of y'all are seeing things that other people can't see. You're like people's glasses or their spiritual third eye or something. Like, they see things, and once they see it, they can kind of like connect the dots. Like, people are connecting the dots in their own ways. They have their own histories, they have their own stories, and they can honestly come together with you. If y'all shared knowledge with one another, you guys can help each other and elevate each other too. So I feel like a lot of y'all are learning unity and coming together, sharing this knowledge and realizing this is what can help free you. This is what can help give you the things that you've been wanting, or to help you create the reality you desire. Co-create is what I'm hearing. Like, I feel like a lot of y'all, you don't want to do this alone. You don't want to have to do this with just your people or just your family. Like, you're not being like like beggars can't be choosers is pretty much what I'm getting here. Like, you're kind of like in that energy where you just like, I gotta take it where I can get it. So, and sometimes it's like that, y'all. But I feel like for this collective, a lot of y'all are just kind of moving in this energy, and you're learning how to navigate gracefully in the things that you don't know or in the unknown. And a lot of y'all are blessed and don't realize it. Like, you are favored even when stuff is hitting the fan, even when the enemy is at your doorstep or attacking you or causing issues. I feel like a lot of y'all are still protected throughout it all, and you're here for a reason. And your ancestors, they want you to live this life and this legacy, to make sure that you do the things that maybe they didn't get to do, to experience things that maybe they didn't get to experience. They're here holding your hand and experiencing it with you. So I feel like a lot of y'all collective don't realize, like, you have armies that stand beside you, behind you, who move for you, who make waves happen for you. And a lot of y'all are the main character and don't realize it, okay? People care a lot about what you have to say. People care a lot about the things, the intelligence you have, the well of knowledge. Some of y'all could be a librarian too. I just feel like there's something about the things you know or say that like people just cannot forget. Is very influential. People screenshot your work and are talking about it, for better or for worse, y'all, of course. But I feel like people overall are just saying, you know what you're talking about, you know what's up, and you're real as hell. Like, you're a real one. And yeah, like, nothing gets past you too. Like, y'all are honestly like a powerhouse. So a lot of people are kind of protecting you and coveting you because of like how you've been able to help them. I'm hearing save people's lives and stuff. Like, people have moved countries because of your advice, and it saved them, or they gave advice to their kid that helped them save their life. Like, I feel like a lot of y'all underestimate, like, people are listening, y'all. People care about what you have to say, and when they follow your advice, they see that it's keeping them safe, and they want to come back, and they want to make sure you're good because you helped them. So it's coming, just hearing like eye for an eye. Like, people come back around. They want to help you because you helped them. Okay? Review. Some of y'all could be going through like a review phase, reviewing your friends, reviewing your families, and just seeing like some stuff needs to change. Like, some of y'all can't be friends with some of these people. They ain't it, or they gaslight your intuition. They don't follow your intuition, or they gaslight you to not follow your intuition. I feel like some of y'all are kind of doing like a review of maybe your life, or someone else could be asking you to review their life, to think about them again. I feel like some of y'all could be thinking about the past again. And I feel like intuitively you've been brought back to the past for a reason. You've been brought back to the past so that you know how to navigate the future. So I feel like a lot of y'all are very detached in a way where you don't get too much in your feelings. Especially with Athena. That's literally, I'm pretty sure that's Mars. the goddess of, or she's a goddess that is like of war. So I feel like a lot of y'all are learning, like you're not really that attached to your emotions, especially with air. Like you're learning to do things logically and not like in your feelings, and not like emotionally letting people use your emotions and your sympathy. You're like looking at things from a logical, objective perspective, and you're kind of like empathizing with the right people here. So I feel like a lot of y'all who chose this group, you're on the right side of history, and your intuition is getting stronger every time you are correct, because you're kind of realizing like you're following the right path. And so you're going to, of course, keep following that path if it's giving you the results you need or giving you the abundance you're seeking. So I feel like a lot of y'all are just kind of recognizing your power and influence, and some of y'all just have the power to bring people out and together, and like that in itself is your influence. The fact that you, like when you walk out the house, everybody want to be out the house. When you throw a party, everybody want to be at your house to be at that party. Like I feel like it's kind of like that sort of impact where people are looking at you like you're the GOAT. Some of y'all could be Capricorn risings or have that in your chart. I'm seeing like a lot of y'all are just very successful people. You're the person that everybody wants to be around. Everybody wants to go to your house to throw a party. People just know you're a fun time, and they just kind of like want to help bring you out of your shell is what I'm getting. But you know, some of y'all are in that warrior energy where you're not really ready to like open up to people. You're kind of like fighting for what's right now. You don't really have time for the BS. And I kind of feel like y'all are just, you know, we're all doing our own thing in our own ways. We're all moving about and doing our own, like we have our own purpose here. So all of us are kind of like acting accordingly to what our purpose is. And I feel like y'all are on assignment. Your ancestors are proud of you. Everybody else around you is proud of you. Some of y'all might feel a little bit misunderstood, but I promise it's going to get better and we will see the light of day, okay? This might be a dark hour, but I promise that light is always going to come. So the Chariot, again, keep going, y'all. That's the main message. Keep going. Do not give up. People need you. Your family needs you. Your friends need you. People you haven't even met need you, okay? It's people who don't even exist, okay? So you have no idea how powerful your influence is, how much people have been able to use your platform to help themselves, to help their families, to help their friends, and people are very grateful for you, collective. And I don't want y'all to underestimate that, because I'm grateful for y'all too. And I think y'all are very cool people. You're very genuine, very tolerant of other people's beliefs, and y'all are just here for a good time, not a long time. And yeah, I feel like some of y'all are also attracting a counterpart through the BS. I know that's not, you know, like the focus, of course, but I feel like some of y'all are just attracting like that one person who understands you through the BS. And yeah, I just think like collective, a lot of good things are coming together for you. And if you do resonate with this video, a lot of y'all are just very unique souls, and you don't really understand how genuine and special you are. Maybe you haven't realized how deep it goes yet, but I just feel like y'all just need to know that there's more to the story, and you guys are on the right track. And you know, sometimes you got to make adjustments and stuff and review things, but you guys are doing the right thing, and people support you, people are applauding you, and people look at you like you the GOAT right now because you guys think about it, you achieve things successfully, you're consistent, you're powerful, you're magnetic. And I feel like a lot of people just cannot stay away. Like you guys are just super duper attractive right now. So thank you guys so much for joining me, group. Or I don't even think this is a group, it's collective. Thank you guys for joining me, collective, for this reading. If it resonated, drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to join my beautiful community of my lovely ravens. My name is Kay. I had the pleasure of being your reader today, and I hope to catch you in my next video. Peace out.